Damn, so pretty. Oh, hello there! You may be wondering what this video is about. Well, it's Pokemon Go for sure. In this video in specific, I'll be talking about the hashtag Niantic Live 2020. I can't count, I swear. And the community in Portugal overall, to help tourists and other people who want to visit and play the game. So, buckle up your seats, because this will be a ride to Portugal! Ah yes, the country of beaches, somewhat nice weather, port wine, and pastéis de nata. Who could forget? For the events of Niantic Live 2020, we have to select a city for the future event. And of course, it's going to be Porto. It's Porto. Sorry mates. I'm originally from Lisbon, but I'm living now in Porto. Just for this. But the Pokemon Go community in Lisbon also supports our initiative. So let's read the criteria for the participation. Oh boy, this is going to be long.
Is there a big, beautiful park of 5,100 plus acres? Is the park centrally located?
Well, we have Parque da Cidade do Porto in Matosinhos, which is right near a beach. It is splendid if you want to go for a swim after or during the event. Also, this park is 80 acres, and is considered to be the biggest urban park of the country.
Do they allow festivals in the park?
Oh yes! From the musical festivals, to family activities, and even a small festival where most old people go to see Tony Carreira.
Foi maravilhoso ouvi-los cantar o hino nacional.
Is it in a safe area?
Yes, there's usually a lot of families walking there. Just have a good time, people playing football and other sports, painters, photographers. It's a nice place to be.
Do you get a strong cell phone signal at the park? Is there wireless connectivity?
The signal is pretty good, and there is a wireless connectivity if people don't have internet outside their country.
Are there dates available to hold an event?
Of course, but we need to talk to the local event organizer, like any other event.
Is the city a place that is financially accessible? Is the park close to hotels and public transportation?
There are a lot of affordable transports, from buses to subways. Besides, Porto has an airport that connects to Lisbon, Europe and Africa with low-cost prices. And it's not that high priced for hotels and stay-ins. So overall you don't need to lose your piggy bank for this.
Does the city, including the police department, support the idea of an event there?
They only suggest to play in big groups. So as long as people are playing together and looking after one another like a big family, the police is okay with it.
Are there other, competing events going on during the planned event dates?
That is uncertain, because I have no clue on the day of the event. It is also easy to schedule a day in the park, since there are a lot of free time between the competitive events.
Is there enthusiasm of the player community in that city?
That's a good question. Let me ask the community. Joking, yes. In Porto we have a plethora of small and big communities around the city, and everyone will definitely join and help during this event. Most of my time playing Pokemon Go in Porto has been intertwined with this amazing community. Even if you're just a tourist passing by, the Pokemon Go Port community is always here to help new and veteran players, organizing raid trips, community day events, PvP battles, and Silph Road tournaments. So even if you're shy, just like me, just hang around the chat, see where the peeps are going and follow them and say that you're a Pokemon Go player and that you're shy. And then tag along. They're pretty nice.
What is the density of points of interest, examples? Pokestops, gyms, and portals?
There are a ton of gyms, 4 or even more, and a variety of Pokestops.
Is the park in an architecturally or historically interesting area?
There is a small castle on the beach nearby, and plenty of small architectures. But this park is mainly focused on small lakes and the harmony between humans and nature. Just like in Pokémon, to be honest.
Will we have the ability to load in and load out commercial vehicles and physical builds, decor?
If all the other park events manage to do that, why should it be different?
Can we close roads to car traffic?
There are no car roads inside the park, but there is a pedestrian road to the park.
Can non-players still use the park while we host our event? Is there parking available?
All the answers are a big fat yes! Even if the tourists and people that aren't aware of the events may even join. Who knows?
What is the typical weather for the park on the dates being considered?
I mean, we are talking about Portugal here. Everyone says that the weather is amazing. And if everyone says, why should I disagree? But during the summer it can get really hot, just like me. But like I said, there is a beach nearby if anyone wants to cool for a bit. During the spring I would say it's the best weather to go because it's the mix of cool and hot. Except April, it tends to rain. But even during the fall there are days where the weather is splendid. If this didn't convince you that Porto is a good choice for the event, I don't know what will do, to be honest. I just want to go to an event that I can afford and that is in my country. Please. The other events are always so far away. Except Spain, but I wasn't playing at the time. Once again, if you are in Porto, feel free to join our community and go visit the park. It's a really nice place to relax and pass some time. Thank you all so much for watching. And Niantic, seriously, this park is pretty amazing. And there was no safari event in Portugal. Give us a try. You won't regret it. That's all. Stay tuned, my friends.